Le Nigeria est le principal producteur de pétrole d'Afrique. Cependant, l'intérêt pour ses ressources minières, qui comprennent 44 minéraux solides, a récemment augmenté. Bien que sous-exploité, le secteur minier nigérien possède un potentiel significatif. Pour cela, le gouvernement renforce la réglementation et la transparence, notamment dans l'état du plateau, où nous vous emmenons pour y découvrir ses structures compétentes et son fort potentiel.
Plateau is the home of minerals, and that the time to come to Plateau is now. We have a vast array of mineral resources that are yet untapped. It will amaze you to know that even the decorative metals, the gemstones, are being taken here and well cut here on the plateau. The expertise is here, but it's exported to Hong Kong and is being traded as if it was actually polished in Hong Kong. But everything was done here. And if we can be able to expand the capacity of what we have here, I believe that we can play in the global space. So the minerals here are still very much untapped. And I can assure you that when we collaborate to be able to bring the studies, to the point that everyone can see, you're going to discover that this is a journey that will take the next couple of decades, and it will be profitable. I'll be honest with you, one of our main challenges at the moment is power, but we have a roadmap to overcoming it. Presently, we are developing all the local capacities in power generation. We hope that in the next 1 to 2 years, we can be able to have enough power outside the national grid that can be able to run industry. But we're also keying into the national grid through various means to make sure that we maximize whatever we can get from the national grid. So it's at the moment, it's a challenge. But like I said, we're putting policies in place to be able to overcome that challenge. And I am sure that in another 2 years, Plateau State particularly will be a net seller of power. And this is incorporated in our strategy for developing business generally and particularly the mineral sector. Nigeria is, certainly Nigeria is at a moment now that it's still a virgin field waiting to be harnessed. The opportunities in Nigeria are boundless.
Industry is open up for international players to come into the space, and that will also result in transfer of technology. So whatever has been the disadvantage for us is being overcome by the open space that government is availing for international players to come in. PMDC wants to play, by the rules, and of course, the space is governed, by very clear regulations, and we have strong regulatory agencies that are ensuring that players in the industry play by the rules. And what that means is that we are playing in the global space. We're conscious of that, and because we know we are playing in the global space, our activities need to be compliant, to be globally compliant with set standards. And so very key quality controls in all the areas that we're involved in are being adhered to or are being pursued so that whatever it is that we bring to the international market meets global standard. PMDC is open to strategic partnership with interested players, whether they are local or international.
The most difficult thing has been to be able to sell Nigeria and get people buying it because of some negative things that have occurred where Nigeria is concerned. So it made it hard and difficult to sell, but we're going past that because eventually I think they've gotten to understand that there's nothing that is so different about Nigeria. And then two, as soon as we're able to, like I said, we're still very artisanal. and we're still very small scale. And that's why I said we're trying to get ourselves to interest one or two more juniors. Like the one that is mining gold is a junior company now. If we can attract one or two others, and to attract them, it's painstaking. Our laws must be at par with best practices, mining best practices across the country, which is being worked on, because I know the former Mineral Act is being reviewed now, and hopefully when the laws are solidly in place and we're able to get the system going as it should. We've had more stability in terms of governance now, so it makes it easier for some of these things to happen. So we're looking forward to very soon, go past the difficulties in selling ourselves to getting additional junior or two in terms of our key minerals. We're talking lithium now. That's a mineral that has come into play globally, and we do have it here. And by the time we go into that the collaborations with one or two companies in that regard, I think we'll be able to scale through some of the difficulties we're having. We have the minerals. Difficulties just to go out of the norm, as it were, before, and get ourselves being accepted as, okay, this is us, this is our country, this is what we do, and it's business. I tried to, in the past, worked with the government to get a few people that were already working on commodities there, take them outside and let them sell us. Let them tell us what they're doing, why they're doing what they're doing, how far they are in some of these things they're doing in terms of the mining sector, and it has improved and helped. So internationally, the difficulty will just go past the negative notion that Nigeria is not secure, but the government is putting everything in place to make Nigeria secure enough to get people coming.
Our vision is to make mining industry or the mining sector a catalyst for growth and for development in the state, bringing about employment, bringing about improved revenue collections in the state that will go to affect other sectors of the economy in the state. So essentially it's a catalyst for growth and development. The key challenges in the mining sector as we see it is the preponderance of illegal mining and the artisanal mining, and which leads to a lot of loss of revenue. There is no mechanized way of mining has not been put in place. The shortage of mining equipment, is a big hindrance to achieving proper mining. The shortage of information, data-related information for miners or investors to access has also hampered the growth of the industry. We want to assure the investors coming into Plateau that they have a working partner in the PIPC and the government of Plateau State to support initiatives that they are bringing and to ensure value for whatever projects that they bring to the state by providing infrastructures to support their investments. We are very excited with Busy Group. The project that they have identified, the project that we are working with them on, I think we have made significant progress. This is their second visit with us here, and we have advanced talks to the point of setting up timelines for activities to see the project coming to fruition.